Hello everyone and welcome to a new video from Your Destiny. I'm Eddie the Chump and today we're going to cover the Sturm and Drang synergy. Is it any good? Was it worth the ball ache to get after all this time on PC? Side note, thanks a lot Tyra for that palaver, you blue-balling blue tart. And finally we're going to find out if there's any platform-specific differences that might affect whether I'd recommend using this unique pairing. Accomplice. Right, so let's give ourselves a quick refresher course on what is exotic and synergistic about these two guns. The Sturm's exotic perk makes it so that kills with Sturm reload your energy weapon. A quick note, that's any energy weapon by the way, but we'll come back to that later. So get a kill with Sturm, Drang has full ammo, and Drang has a perk called Together Forever, and that functions the same in the other direction. Also, Storm and Stress will make it so kills with energy weapons will give Sturm bonus precision damage until that gun has to reload. That all sounds pretty obvious, but after playing with this combo for a while, I started to see a little subtlety to it. Because of the bonus precision damage, you really should be opening with a Drang kill in any engagement, swapping over to Sturm and emptying its clip into a large target's face before going back to Drang to replenish Sturm's ammo by getting a quick kill. Once you're rolling in between, this won't matter a whole lot, as you'll always be getting that damage boost if you're managing the cycle well. There's quite a satisfying gameplay loop at work here, as technically if you're on top of things, you'll never actually have to manually reload. That is obviously well suited to PvE content and gets around one of hand cannon's worst drawbacks in that setting. What it doesn't do is get around the fact that if you use this combo, you will be effectively limited to close and medium range. Now Sturm does have an outrageously high range stat for a hand cannon at 76, but still, it does have damage fall off and doesn't have explosive rounds to mitigate that. With all of this said, let's talk PvE use in general. Sturm is a very fun gun to use. It has a large clip and it hits like a truck within its proper range. Drang is surprisingly powerful and definitely feels a step above almost all other semi-auto sidearms in the game, both in terms of stopping power but also in the range that you can effectively use it. With both guns having well over 10 rounds, the ammo loop is quite easy to manage in reality. I do like it. I like using it in public events or for strikes, but is it top tier? No, not quite. It's not going to be your new raid loadout or prestige nightfall go-to. There's also the console versus PC factor. Sturm is way better on a mouse, there's no getting around that fact. Whereas conversely, the aim assist at close range seems to make Drang perform better on console, particularly in PvP, but we'll get onto that later. Never having to properly reload is nice, sure, but there are class abilities and perks that make reloading less of an issue anyway. The bonus damage that Sturm gets is okay, but it needs to be beefier to make its limited range worthwhile in harder activities. For PvE, I would say the synergy is not really worth it if you're looking for raw performance. What is worth it is Sturm on its own with a top tier energy weapon choice like the Manan, however. Suddenly it feels amazing to have an explosive energy scout do work, then break out a damage boosted hand cannon to get kills and reload the other powerhouse you have stowed away. You won't get Sturm reloaded like you would with a Drang, but like I previously said, there's loads of things you can do to make it slow reload less of an issue. Hunter dodges, rally barricades, even chains of woe. That I do really like, and I do think is underrated. Try it out, see what you think. Crucible. Okay, so let's get the obvious dealt with straight away. Sturm and Drang as a pair is not top of the Crucible meta, not on PC and not on console. The actual reloading synergy the combo has will rarely if ever become relevant. It's based off of getting multiple kills in a row, and this is Destiny 2, home of the team shot. I have had it work and managed to kill a few people I otherwise wouldn't have been able to, but those examples were very few and far between. The reality is, each gun has such a good base magazine size, reloading isn't that much of a big deal. Crucible has a different pace anyway. PvE is about putting out consistent volume damage. Anything that stops you from doing that, like long reloads, is bad. Crucible is about burst damage. How quickly and efficiently can I win this duel or team fight? The respawn timer in Crucible allows for more natural breaks in the pace of the game to reload safely anyway. But is the combo usable? Certainly, as long as we're talking about PC. Harder hitting slow firing hand cannons are much better on mouse and keyboard, so the Sturm isn't a bad weapon at all really. Actually, I do kinda like it. The Drang is still usable on PC, but not anything to write home about. So again, my recommendation is to break the pair up and use the Sturm with a great energy option on PC. I like SMGs myself with hand cannons, and always knowing that after a Sturm kill my energy SMG will be reloaded works surprisingly well. If you fancy a break from the better devils, be sure to give it a go. I really hope you found this video useful. If you did, please don't forget to leave a rating. If you never want to miss another video of ours again, please click the bell icon next to the subscribe button on our channel to join the notification squad. You'll be in good company. And finally, please check out our Twitter, it's where you can find updates about new videos and other cool stuff. I've been Eddie the Chump, and until next time.